Hi guys, we are here with monthly empties and what came into my collection, and I have a fair amount, and I keep waiting for it to get brighter outside because it's been overcast yesterday and all of today, and it just doesn't seem to be wanting to help me out with lighting, so much for getting much filmed this weekend. So I just want to get into it. Let's start with all the stuff that I finished off. I finished off this heat protectant spray from Aussie. I liked it, but it was kind of eh. I don't actually need heat protection because I don't generally blow dry or curl or straighten my hair. I mainly just like detangling sprays, which is what I used this as, and I finished it. It was alright. I did finish off a body wash. This is from Aveeno. It was alright. It's from their Daily Moisturizing Gentle section, and it was alright, but I honestly prefer the Lush. Oh, now you're giving me some? You're a dick. Anyway, I didn't mind it. The yogurt aspect made it smell a bit strange, but it didn't linger on my skin. I just wasn't that excited about using it, so it took me a while to finish off, but it is dead. I finished off 2 of these Palmer's Cocoa Butter lotions. I love these. I'm probably going to go through about 2 of these a month because I use it all over my body, and that's about how long it takes to do this, is about a month. I finish about 2 of them. And this really helps because my skin gets really dry and itchy when I'm shaving, and I'm trying to shave more consistently. And I'm all washed out. What are you doing, light? Anyway, it's one of the few things that moisturizes and doesn't leave a film, and doesn't need to be reapplied at night as well to get a full saturation of moisture. So I really like it, and it's pretty cheap. Ooh, I also used up this. This is from Schwarzkopf Gliss. This is a keratin leave-in spray. I like this a lot. I'll probably repurchase this and not the Aussie one because I had to finish this and then do the Aussie one because I like this one so much better. It's got like a little bit at the bottom, but I can't get it out. I like most of that line so far. I really do. More hair things. Ooh, I finished another thing from them. This is their Ultimate Repair hair mask. I really like this. I did switch conditioners, so I'm not sure I'm going to be using this because this was like really moisturizing, and my conditioner is kind of doing that on its own right now. But if my hair gets a little crispy from all of the things I do to it, dying. I bleached the crap out of my hair, so I don't need the heat protection because I'm not heat styling it, but I am processing it to death, so this helps a lot. And it lasts quite a while. It's a big old tub. Ooh, and I actually have a review of that. I'll put it up in the cards if I remember, which I probably won't. I had a lot of hair things, just heads up. I also had the last bits of this Schwarzkopf Gliss oil nutritive weightless oil. That's stupid. Anyway, this is really nice for getting my hair slicked back into ponytails or getting out of my way. I did use it a little bit on my ends as well. It's a little heavy to go all over my hair, and the sprayer is kind of wonky, so you can't just get the bottoms. It's really fine, so it ends up all over your room. But doing it just every once in a while was nice. It smells really good too. So if you have hair that needs a little extra moisture, this thing is good. I also finished off this orchid oil from OGX. It's supposed to be color protectant. This came in a Beautycon box, and I was kind of excited, but also not that excited because their stuff is not normally that moisturizing. So I went through this by just putting it in my hair at night for extra oil, so I didn't care about whether or not it was greasy because I was going to wash it in the morning. And it smells nice, but I'm not sure it did much for my hair or for protecting my hair color. I don't think it did much, but I finished it. Yes. I also went through this Pantene BB cream. I am most likely going to repurchase this really soon. I have a couple samples of hair leave-in stuff that I need to finish, but this is one of the things I always come back to. It's really nice. It does a lot of things, mainly moisturizing and softness. Yeah. They list like the 10 things it does, and half of them are moisturizing. Repairs rough hair. Strengthens against damage. Silky softness. Brilliant shine. Smoothing. It's moisturizing. Moisturizing. Lightweight protection. Manageability. Tame flyaways. That's all moisturizing. That's all what moisturizing your hair does. So this is a nice moisturizing leave-in product. Okay, am I done with hair stuff? That might be all my hair stuff. Okay. Let's get into this. This is a bag of cotton pads that I actually originally got for my piercing, and then my piercing finished healing before I was done with these, so I've been using this to apply my toner, and I finished up my first bag of things. They were nice, but I prefer the cotton rounds with the texture for getting it because it's a resurfacing toner, so having the extra texture on the pad helps, but that wasn't bad. Let's see. Oh, I have so many things. Like usual, I went through several things from The Ordinary. I finished off... Oh, they're all different! So I finished off the niacinamide. I like this. I wear it during the day to help with my my oil and blemishes. It helps my pores not be as clogged. I also went through an Argyle line solution. This is supposed to be for wrinkle prevention and dynamic facial lines, so I use this around my eyes and on my forehead because I move my forehead a fair amount. And I want to start the anti-aging stuff now because I'm paranoid. Because you can't do anything about them once they're already there. I also used up my hyaluronic acid. This is a really nice thing to put under a moisturizer if you have oily skin and using a lot of stuff to mattify and you don't want to have too heavy of a moisturizer, but you also don't want your skin to get flaky and angry because you're drying it out so much with your products. Hyaluronic acid is awesome. And I also used up a lactic acid. This is part of my nighttime routine. It really helps just with everything getting off. Really make my face very, very clean. So, success. No! I went in the wrong section. I have one trash can and one recycling bin based on what things go in, and it fell out of the recycling bin into the trash can, so I'll have to get that later. I have a couple foil packets. I used this Perricone Refirm Surface Recovery Treatment and this Rose face mask from Fresh. They're both pretty good. I've used a bigger sample of this before and really, really liked it. At some point I might bite the bullet and buy it. This one was kind of alright. It didn't do anything horrible to my skin, but nothing amazing. What else? I also have this. This is also from Fresh. You can't see because it's too whited out. It's a black tea instant perfecting mask. It was alright. It didn't do anything amazing. But I also don't think it's necessarily for me. It's supposed to make softer, firmer skin, so I think it's for more aging skin, which I'm not quite there yet. It's supposed to have a lot of antioxidants, so if you have... Why am I so white again? Stop it! If you have more mature skin, this might be something to try out. It was nice, I just didn't notice a big difference because my skin hasn't really lost its firmness yet. It's very pokeable. Pokeable is a word. And then I finished off this Pores Be Pure Skin Clarifying Mud Mask. I am very conflicted on this because I'm pretty sure I've used it before, and I think I liked it then, but this time it hurt in a weird way. Like, it didn't like burn the whole time, but you put it on, it's alright, and it kind of tingles a little too much, but it also smells nice. But something about how it does the initial tingle gives me a headache. I don't know. So it was a nice mud mask, but since I don't know what was going on, I don't know if this was older because it came in a subscription box. Sometimes their samples are not the freshest. I don't know. I don't know. It smells nice. If it doesn't irritate your face or do an aggressive tingle that hurts your head, try it out. So I'm probably not going to run out and buy it, but I used it without hating it too much. I didn't like the tingle. What else? So I have two little sample things. I went through a Hugo Boss sample of man. It's got the Hugo Boss thing, it just says man. So, some kind of men's fragrance. And then this one, I don't know what it is because it all seems to have worn off the tube. But I went through those. And then we get into the makeup stuff. I have two weird things. I went through my brush cleaner, like always. It's clean again. Cleaner. And then I'm considering this gone because I think the glue is breaking down. It's just like you can pull out tufts of it. It's just shedding way too much. I'm pretty sure, like you can kind of see at the edge that it's coming up. I think since I'm not careful about not getting water up onto the ferrule, that it's worn through the glue and it's now falling apart, which is unfortunate because I did like this brush, but it also wasn't that expensive. It's a Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. I don't think it was super expensive. I wish it had lasted me longer, but I do kind of have to be aggressive when washing these because the foundation I'm currently using, it sticks into brushes like nobody's business. Like, I can't get it out with this stuff. With Dove soap, I have to mix a combination of oil and dish soap to really get it out, and I have to really work it into the brush to get that out. Like, you can get most of it out, but it's just got this film over the brush hairs. So I don't know. Because I really like the foundation, how it wears on my face and how it looks, but it's a bitch to get out of brushes. And I wash my brushes every night because I'm weird about disease. Not necessarily disease. I don't want to get an eye infection. Also, I change up colors a lot, so it's nice to just have a clean brush that doesn't have any other products on it that might muddy. But yeah, I'm super, super trying not to get an eye infection or any of those weird stuff that people get from not having washed their brushes for 2 years because, oh, I'm the only one using it. Yeah, but it's just sitting there, festering. And you have product that, yeah, you finished a year ago, but it's still on your brush because you never washed your brush. And it's just gross. So, I'm considering this brush finished. I will probably buy another one eventually, though. And then I've got some makeup things. I have this NYX First Base Primer Spray. I like this. I will probably continue to use it. It's cheap. It works for me. It makes me happy. And then I have these two mascara things. This is a primer from Benefit. It's their Real Tinted Primer. This is my favorite. I use it up. And it's kind of hard to tell when mascaras and stuff are used up. Whenever it's not making me happy with application, and a little, like, eye drops in there doesn't make it magic again, I assume it's done. It's really light now, and it just doesn't seem to be applying as much product to my lashes, so done. And this is also Benefit. This is the Roller Lash. I like this a lot, but I started at the same time as that tinted primer, and it also seems to be just not giving me as much product and definition as I'd like. So it's going out, and I'm moving on to new things. So now we get to talk about what's moving into my collection, things I bought this month. Not all of them are here, so the ones that aren't here will just be on next month because I don't have them to show you. But the things I bought is I replaced my primer spray because NYX is generally buy one get one, and I like to have 2 of them so when one goes out I can buy another one without having to be without a primer. So this is just more of the primer spray. I like it. It's cheap. It works for me. And then I have boxes. This is the box from the Benefit their Real Tinted Primer that I bought to replace the one I threw out, and I'm already using it, so that's the box. And then I have this matte lipstick from Anastasia Beverly Hills in Rosewood, which I have also taken out of the box and started using. It's very pretty. I like it a lot, so I was very excited to wear it. I've been looking at it since I got the first 2 from that line because it just looked like a perfect red for me, and as you will see in my upcoming 12 Pans of Christmas check-in, I'm getting pretty low on Unicorn Blood by Jeffree Star, and that was my main red that I was using, and I think it's nice to have a red that I like. I think I'm going to enjoy it in the Anastasia Beverly Hills matte formula much better, because that formula is not... There's just something weird about the Jeffree Star formula, because you think it's going to be liquid to matte, and it kind of is, but it also doesn't really dry down, so it still transfers and wears off. It's very weird, and I don't know how I feel about it. So, I got another matte red for myself, and then I have this gorgeous Unreasonable Thing. This is the Natasha Genoa Lila palette. If you have not seen it, it looks like this. This was an anniversary gift from my boyfriend, and it's super pretty, and I love it so much. I also have a first-ish impressions. I will try to link up as well in the cards, but yes, I like this a lot. I've been using it, very much enjoying it. Mildly obsessed, and unfortunately, since I like it so much, I've been looking at her other stuff and being like, well, it's a nice investment. And then I complained to my boyfriend about him ruining me for more affordable makeup. So, that is what is coming in. I've purchased some other things this month, but they're just not here yet. One of them is from an indie brand, so I really don't know when that's going to get here. I'm excited for it, and I really want to play with it, but I also find the slowness of getting things out frustrating with indie brands. But the only way they're going to get big enough to have fast shipping is if you keep buying from them. So you can't be like, oh, well, your shipping takes forever, so I'm not buying from you. You have to be like, no, I'm going to be patient, I'm going to help, I'm going to give you my money so you can grow and ship faster because your products are awesome. And the other one is just something I bought from the Sephora VIB sale, which just hasn't gotten here yet, and I will check in with those next month. So, this is actually pretty quick. And my bag is empty again. Thank you guys for watching. If you want to subscribe, I also have a video I'm making on this one right now, a more in-depth review and all the looks that I get out of it in the first couple of weeks of wearing it, and how I feel the formula after first impressions, as well as the updates. This is almost always going to go up before my monthly updates for my projects, so if you want to see where I am on stuff like the lipstick and the rest of my products, I will try to post them in a reasonable time, but if you want to subscribe and hit the notification bell, then you will actually know when I post them, because I don't have a schedule really. Not at all. Anyway, thanks again for watching. I'll see you guys next time.